My name is Elaine Roomman. I am a retired school social worker. I am a citizen of the United States and originally from Palestine, but I consider myself a citizen of the world. My topic today is the painful reality of Palestine and the Palestinian people. On May 15, 1948, Israel declared their independence. Independence to Israel meant a Nakba for the Palestinian. A Nakba means a human catastrophe. The Palestinians became refugees in their own land and abroad. Ilan Papi, an Israeli historian, described a Nakba as the cleansing of the Palestinian people. The cleansing of the Palestinian people continues to take place every day and in many different ways for the last 68 years by the Israeli government. On June 1967, the Israeli military occupied the rest of Palestine, despite this being illegal under international laws. The cleansing of the Palestinian and the brutality of the Israeli occupation has inflicted pain and suffering on the innocent native population. This brutality of the occupation takes place in the form of demolishing homes, uprooting trees, imprisonment, people, including women and children, without charge, confiscating Palestinian land to build their illegal settlements, road closures, and limited access to medical facilities, school, and their own homes, water, electricity, and all their basic life needs. Another word, Israel control every aspect of Palestinian life. Despite all the violations of human rights by the Israeli illegal military occupation and the building of the illegal settlement, United States government continues to give the Israeli government massive military and financial support. As a Palestinian American, it hurts me to see our government turning a blind eye to all these human rights violations and blindly supporting Israeli occupation. This support is creating Israeli hatred and inhuman practices toward the Palestinians. One example of this hatred is for Eilit Sheikh, an Israeli lawmaker and computer engineer, who posted on her Facebook page that there should be genocide for the Palestinian. And she also called for the slaughter of mothers who give birth to little snakes. By believing this, she has labeled Palestinians as terrorists, wishing death to the victims of this human catastrophe. The painful reality of the Palestinian people is a tragedy to humanity. Oh God, where did humanity, justice, morality, compassion go? What is being taught to the new generations? What will happen to the young Israeli soldiers that became immune to the killing and maiming of innocent Palestinian people? What effect will his conscience have on their family, especially their children, and eventually to their souls? I am very hopeful that one day the conscience of the people in power will wake up to this painful reality and say, enough, nothing will work except justice. Thank you for listening, and thank you, CTN, for the opportunity.
Yasu Ann Arbor, we want to welcome you once again to the Yasu Ann Arbor Greek Festival this year at the St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church on 3109 South Church Road, which is just east of Wagner Road, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, June 10th, 11th, and 12th. This is our 10th year doing our festival at our new location, and we're looking very forward to having all of you come and join us and enjoy the great food and sounds and music and dancing and all the things that we want to offer the community in Ann Arbor. June 10th, 11th, and 12th are the days of the festival. We have plenty of parking. What you can do is go to Knox Presbyterian Church. There are good friends and neighbors right on the corner of Scioto Church Road and Wagner Road. We have shuttles running all day long back and forth to the church. There should not be too much of a wait. And you get to the church, we have all kinds of tents set up, so no matter the weather, there's always going to be a place to eat and stay dry and enjoy all the excellent food and music and fellowship that's available at the festival. So the shuttles are free, they'll bring you to the church. And Artemis, when you get into the festival, what are we going to see?
Well, when our guests step off the shuttle, they're first of all going to be drawn into the festival by the aromas coming from our cuisina, and some of those aromas might be the souvlaki, which is always fresh, we also have the pasticcio, which is a Greek lasagna, and dolmades, which are stuffed grape leaves, and they're all absolutely yummy. We also have, next to our cuisina, we have our mezedes, which are the snacks, but not really snacks. It could even be a small meal in themselves. We have cheese pies and spinach pie, and of course the saganaki, where it goes opa, and everybody just is drawn to that. The flaming cheese. We also have flaming sausage as well. And as we move along, you think, okay, let's see, we've had dinner, we've had a little snack. We also have the taverna, because we want to mix it all up with something from the taverna, which has soft drinks and water. And we have ouzo and the Greek wines as well. And Greek beer. And Greek beer, yes. We also have the Greek beer, right. And so after we have enjoyed ourselves and it's time to take a little walk, then we're going to take a walk through the festival, and we will also say, oh, you know what, it's time for dessert. We worked up an appetite now, so we're going to stop.
Any good desserts?
Oh, absolutely, wonderful desserts. Oh my goodness. We have, of course, we have baklava, which is always made fresh. And by the way, all of our desserts are made on site. As all the food that we have, it's all prepared at our church. So besides the delicious baklava with the honey and walnuts, I'm hungry already, we have the galato buriko, which is a custard, and it also has a honey and lemon drizzle on the top of it. And we also have curabiades, which are sugar cookies, just covered totally in confectioner's sugar. And let's see, Father Nick, we have
what are those ones that the people like watching Vayus make in the
corner there? Yes, we have the lucumades. Oh, those are the honey puffs. And they're always, again, made fresh, and they're dipped, they're honey dipped, like little donuts. And they're absolutely delicious.
And we have a new one, too, diples.
The diples, those are deep fried, again, but they are very, very thin, and they're rolled. So when they come out, they're nice and crisp, and we have a topping for them. It could be cinnamon or it could be walnuts.
That's always my favorite.
I love those. Oh my gosh, they're delicious. And let's see what else. We also have this year something a little bit different, a coconut cake.
Oh, very good.
And what's known as fruto souvlaki, which will have fresh fruit looking like a souvlaki. It's on a stick. So that's something to look forward to. And as we make our way around the festival, you will also come to see the raffle booth. The raffle booth. This year we have first prize, a trip to beautiful Greece for 1 week. And there's a cruise included with that. And we enjoy everybody who will come through our festival. We enjoy having people come through because it's a people watching event as well. And Father Nick, I think we have a couple other areas that we need to cover as well.
We have church tours running almost every hour, and sometimes, most of the time we'll have a church tour. Sometimes we have presentations on different topics, and we will also have a papyrology presentation by the archivist from U of M's papyrology department, and that's on 7:30 on Saturday. So that's a nice treat that he's going to come and do that for us. And we also have the music and the dancing. There'll be live music all day long, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have bands, and we have dancers, 3 different dance groups, young kids, 5 to 12-year-olds Greek dance, then the teenage dancers, and then a sort of graduate group that is coming back to dance. And they want to pull everybody in. They'll teach everyone how to dance and make sure everyone is having a good time and learn how to do a dance or two in the Greek style. And also, We have the Agora, so if anybody wants to buy something, we have nice Greek artifacts and T-shirts and things of that nature that people can take home as souvenirs. So January 10th, 11th, and 12th, the Yasu and Arbor Greek Festival. June
We're thinking
10th, 11th, and 12th. June 10th, 11th, and 12th, the Yasu and Arbor Greek Festival. We look forward to having you all there. And Yasu.
Yasu, we all know, if somebody said we know how to throw a party, come and see for yourselves, because we really do. Yasu.
Hello, my name is Dr. Hari Kanjeevaram, and this is Sai Prabhu. We're part of the Sathya Sai International Organization, USA. We wanted to talk about a three-part public forum, a public series that we are having next week, that is May 16th, 17th, and 18th. We're calling it the Good Life series. The concept is about good life being a happiness. We have chosen three topics. The first one is finding goodness in us, in others. The second one is sharing and serving to change us and our world around us. And finally, how do we ease stress and fear in our lives? This event is free for all. You don't have to register. We do have an excellent speaker, Mr. Leonardo Guter, who has come all the way from Argentina. He's a psychologist by profession, really has a very unique perspective on life, and we'll be discussing these three topics. The first event is going to be right here in Ann Arbor on the 16th at the Michigan Union. The second event will be in the Troy Community Center. And finally, on the 18th, the event will be in the Farmington Community Library. All of you are welcome to attend all three sessions or choose one which is convenient for you. Sai is one of our youth leaders in the organization. I've asked him to talk more from the youth perspective of how important these topics are in our lives.
Hello everyone. Again, my name is Sai Prabhu Prem Kumar. I'm the youth representative for this region and working with Dr. Haryang for this 3-day series. It is really important for the youth to be part of this series because they go through a lot at a very young age, especially with these lot of peer pressure, social pressure, and family pressure. They actually take a lot in them. So the three topics are designed for everyone to be part of it, and we really encourage the youth to be participating in these events and get benefited. So good life is something that we define for ourselves, but this good life is taken into account that the root of everyone is in good is good. So that's how the programs are designed, and we would like to encourage all the youth in Michigan. There are 3 different opportunities where you can participate, so we would love to have the youth participate in this.
As we mentioned, this is a free event, so we will be having the speaker speak to us initially. There's also a forum for anyone who's attending these forums to ask questions to the speaker and to some of the delegates in the audience as well. So it's a wonderful opportunity to really reflect on our own lives, how can we change our own environments, and also the lives of others by what we do in our lives. It's very obvious that each one of us has goodness in our lives. By being less fearful and how to deal with stress will give us much more confidence in our lives. I think really empowers our mind and intellect by doing so. And ultimately, our own roles in our society, how to help ourselves and help each other.
Yep. And with specifically again on the youth, there is the common complaint is that we don't have time, but it is actually not the time, it's the priority and what we are taking in as individuals. So all these 3 programs or all the 3 series are designed in such a way that each one complements each other and makes us a better person as an individual and in the society. So we highly encourage all the youth and everyone, in fact, to participate and get benefited.
And we hope you not only take advantage of these 3 public events, but also really share your own thoughts and contribute to what we are trying to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kathy Garesso, and I'm the Sierra Club Huron Valley Group Outings Chair. And this might be a good time to grab a pencil or a pen and some paper and jot some notes down. Sierra Club meets on the 3rd Tuesday of most months each month, and is free to the public and non-members alike. 21 years of age and older for any of our outings, and we have some wonderful outings. We also have our local newsletter, The Lookout, which is only about $4 a year or $7 for 2 years. And then we have the Mackinac. And if you get a membership to the Mackinac, you have some wonderful information and connection for the state of Michigan, Sierra Club. So those organizations, those memberships will get you the information, more information than what we have today. We have Earth Day coming up on Friday, April 22nd, and you can log on to wikipedia.org and download pages and pages of all the wonderful facts about Earth Day. Basically, Earth Day was developed in 1970, created in 1970, and is an annual event celebrated on April 22nd this year, on which day events worldwide are held and demonstrate support for the environmental protection. It was first celebrated in 1970 and is now coordinated globally by the Earth Day Network and celebrated in more than 192 countries each year. The first Earth Day family had participants and celebrants in 2,000 colleges and universities. So you can download all sorts of information. Senator Gaylord Nelson, the founder of Earth Day, stated many facts, and they quote him through wikipedia.org. So yes, that's a worthy mention. The University of Michigan School of Natural Resources and Environment has some wonderful celebrations coming up for Earth Day, and their celebrations are April 17th through the 22nd. So you can log on to their website, lowercase snre.umich.edu/Earth Day, or Earth lowercase day. And School of Natural Resources has Speak for Earth Tuesday, April 19th, 12 p.m. at the Dana Building. And Watch for Earth, April 21st, 6:30 p.m. at Michigan Theater, and Act for Earth, Friday, April 22nd, 11 in the morning at various Ann Arbor parks and recreation. Now we also have a wonderful National Park Service 100th birthday centennial this year, which is fabulous. So in Michigan, we have parks that are so valuable and worthy of mention. Definitely our wonderful resource, the library, the Ann Arbor Public Library, has wonderful books that you can go and check out for free as long as you're a resident of Ann Arbor, and go visit on location even if you aren't. So check out some of them. This one in particular, the Trail Atlas of Michigan, has some wonderful maps. So you want to log on to that. Get a membership to Subscribe to Sierra Club magazine and find out what wonderful things are going on. And again, the now playing in IMAX and giant screen theaters, National Parks Adventure. So some worthy of mention are Isle Royale National Park, Keweenaw National Historic Park, River Raisin, Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lake Shore, and Picture Rocks National Lake Shore, North Country National Scenic Trail. Come join us at Sierra Club and find out a lot of information and connect with people, explore, enjoy, and protect.
Hi, I'm Rick Muse from the Pioneer Class of 76.
And I'm Roger Brown from the Huron High School Class of 76.
We're here to tell you about our upcoming 40th class reunion this summer, July 15th, 16th, and 17th in Ann Arbor. We thought it would make sense to pool our efforts, resources together and have one blowout event. After all, we went to junior high together. Some of us even went to elementary school together. And some of us were rivals. We still have that competitive spirit.
Yeah, but now we're on the same team. This will be our first joint venture and will give all classes a chance to celebrate with people you haven't seen in a very long time. Although Huron High and Pioneer have taken the lead on organizing our 40th, we want this to be an all-school reunion. Friends, spouses, and significant others are welcome.
What if I'm from the class of 75, but had friends in the 76? Can I come party with you?
Party on.
What if I'm from the class of 78, but had 76er friends?
Let's hang.
What if I went to Tappan, but graduate from St. Thomas or Green Hills Academy? Well, you get the idea. The point is to get your registration in now. We're expecting a big crowd.
This is around the art fair time, so you don't want to lose out on hotel accommodations if you're coming in from out of town. So whether you graduate from Pioneer, Huron, Community High School, Roberto Clemente, or another high school in 76, come celebrate 40 years with us. Now, in keeping with tradition, crosstown rivals Huron and Pioneer alums are competing to see who can register the most alumni by July 1st. So let's get busy Facebooking, emailing, Skyping, texting, and just picking up that good old-fashioned phone. Earn bragging rights for your school by letting your classmates know you're coming to the reunion and you want to see them there too.
Here's a schedule of events. On Friday, July 15th, there'll be a golf scramble at Stonebridge Golf Club located on 1825 Clubhouse Drive in Ann Arbor. Registration is at 8:30 and a shotgun start at 9. The cost is $43. Stonebridge is located off both Maple Road and Lower Road. Then there will be a happy hour gathering at Ashley's from 5:30 to 8 or maybe even later. Ashley's is located at 338 South State Street. This is a free event hosted by our very own alums.
On Saturday, July 16th, there will be an opportunity to tour Michigan Stadium at 12 noon. The cost is $6 in advance. Meet on the Chrysler Center side of the stadium. The main event will be held at the Ann Arbor Sheraton located at 3200 Boardwalk. The cost is $55 per person. This includes buffet dinner, a photo booth, music, and dancing to all your favorite groovy tunes. Don't you mean class hits from the 70s and 80s and beyond? So what's your go-to 70s cut? Pioneer alum DJ Dorian Deaver will be taking requests and spinning the oldies. Of course, there will also be a cash bar. The party will start at 6 and end at midnight. On Sunday, July 17th, free tours of Huron and Pioneer High Schools are available from 11 to 12 noon. but you have to register.
And finally, there'll be a family-friendly picnic at Gallup Park located at 3000 Fuller Road, running from 12 to 3. This is another free event. Just bring your own food and non-alcoholic drink. Registration is required. Are you getting the idea that registration is required for everything, even the free events? Yes. The registration deadline for any of the events is July 1st. Please go to aahsreunion76.com for complete information and payment options. Once there, you can share your high school memories, pictures, and messages.
You can also help us update our memorials section as we honor those who are no longer with us. Thanks to our core committee, organizing committee. So that's the skinny. You better get booking. You don't want to miss out because we're going to have a funky time. We'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you.